1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, besties. Welcome back to another episode of IEM Besties. Woo! Today, Stephanie's not here, but we have a special co-host, the one, the only, Danny Diezel.
Hi guys, what's up?
How are you?
I'm good. It was a cool little drive.
I know. How was the traffic?
Yeah, it's just like 3 hours. I'm in buttfuck nowhere. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm like, it literally is 3 hours. That's the worst part.
No, yeah, traffic wasn't too bad. I black out a lot. Like
You're
when
just
I drive.
on autopilot?
No, yeah, or like, ooh, I'm bad. I'm like always on my phone.
Yeah,
But,
I am on my phone too.
dude, no, it's not even that too. I just black out. Like I'll be driving. I won't even have music on. I would just like
No way. Not even
staring.
music?
Yeah,
You're
sometimes
just-
I forget to put on music and I'm just like in my own thoughts,
Oh
like
my God.
alone time.
Your
with
car's
myself.
sturdy though, so you know what?
Yeah,
You'll be
yeah.
all right.
It's a Jeep, it's lifted, it has big ass
Yeah.
tires, so.
Oh my God. Do you take it
Curves.
to like the mountain? Or you just have it for the look?
Honestly, I have it for the look.
For the look?
Yeah.
Honestly, I love Jeeps. They're really nice cars.
I like to take off all the doors, the top off, my top off. I'm just kidding.
Just flash
And
your tits.
I'm a really quick. I'm a highway patrol.
Like you're sure, officer?
I never get pulled over. What do you mean? But me and my friends, we like to go to the beach a lot.
Oh, okay.
I love to cruise down PCH.
Oh my
It's so much fun.
God. That's
Yeah.
so nice. And with the doors off, wait, so you just can do that? Like, do you need power tools or like how do you take your doors off?
I take it off within like a minute. All the doors. Yeah.
How do you not get your car robbed?
I'm actually, it takes me a really long time, and my car is actually really
requires
secured.
power tools and
Yeah, and a lot of manpower and
right.
motor Robbie.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm surprised. Like the doors will just like fly open while I'm driving.
Oh my God.
Because I just literally pick it up and it comes off.
That's it? There's not like a special process? Oh my God.
I think it's because my Jeep is so old too that it's like.
No,
it's
your
like,
car's nice. I like your car.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I had-
I'm telling you, Jeeps, I think they're just nice. Like they just
Yeah.
feels like safe in there.
I like when guys drive Jeeps.
Yeah.
I'm a wide drive Jeep.
You're like, we.
I feel like I turned into
A
the guy I
Jeep.
always wanted.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes you have to be. Sometimes you have to
Yeah.
be the person that you want to be. You know, you're
Yeah.
you're manifesting another you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Actually,
You're like, oh,
you know, that's actually
better.
a common thing in like the gay community. I
Mhm.
would say, people like to date who they look like,
Really?
which is like kind of weird. I mean, I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Like, you know what's crazy is I follow someone and they were posting like them next to a guy like
Mhm.
working out and stuff.
Mhm.
They're both really really buff, and I'm like, oh shoot, like damn, him and his brother like look so good. Like, dude, it's like genetics, you know. It's
Mhm.
they're both
They're
really-
blessed.
Yeah, they're both blessed. And then a week later, I saw like the story of them kissing, and I was like, he's kissing his brother.
Not no Angelina Jolie and her brother type shit.
Dude, I was,
Gagged?
and yeah, I was in shock. I was like,
Gooped and
no
gagged.
way. I was like, oh
Dude,
shoot,
that's
they look a
crazy.
lot alike.
What do you think
Yeah.
about that? Like, when I feel like, does that mean you just really like looking at yourself?
Maybe. I mean, that's not a bad thing, you know.
Yeah.
You self love.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're just like,
it's-
you're
we
hot
all
like me.
need to learn how to self love.
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
it's hard.
Yeah.
You know, it's everyone struggles with it. Even like the most beautiful people struggle with it. You,
Oh,
Emma, you're so beautiful. You probably,
thank you.
you know.
No, I don't. No, I have. I definitely feel like my journey when I was younger, you know, I feel like when you're a girl, you know, it's just a little bit different, you know. I don't know, for you as a guy, because I feel like we get to hear from the woman's experience. What is like, do you experience body dysmorphia as a young man, like a young boy, like puberty? What is that experience like? I'm actually curious.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think everyone does. I mean, I like from when I was young, like you know, was chubby. I, you know, just didn't develop like everyone else.
Mhm. Were you a late bloomer?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm.
I think I'm still blooming right now.
You're
Last year I
sprouting, babe.
didn't look the same like how I was, but yeah, I mean, I think everyone, you know, blooms differently, and it's been a tough journey for me. Also,
Mhm.
it's even when I was on the podcast, maybe I think it was last year. I
Mhm.
think I was on it last year.
Mhm.
I was just like really worried about sounding weird or just
Mm.
you know sounding like you know just not
The
like,
way people will
yeah,
perceive you.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of the times when I was younger, people used to be like, "Oh, you sound like a girl sometimes" and stuff like that. And I feel
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of gays, go through that. But
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, that really triggered me. I was like, "Oh shoot, like maybe I have to like have a deeper voice." I'm a
Yeah.
fuck.
No, but I feel like that's the best part of being queer, you know? I feel
Yeah,
like that you don't have to fall into the box that we've
yeah.
categorized people to be in, you know? I think
Oh
that's
yeah.
extremely brave, right?
Hmm.
Because when we do think about, being gay, although I'm not gay, I have gay friends, and I
I'm out.
think,
You're not gay. I'm just
I
kidding.
mean, hey, we're here, we're queer.
Huh.
Hey, I guess I don't know. I'm
She's all.
like,
And next question: why are you gay?
eh.
Oh, I'm not gay.
I'm like, wait, you're gay?
Huh? Oh.
Happy Pride Month, guys.
Huh.
No, like I think it's true. Like I think, yeah, I don't, what is that experience like of like people constantly feminizing you? Were
Uh-huh.
you like out already at that time when people were feminizing you?
Um,
Is
I
that the word,
wasn't. I wasn't
feminizing?
out, but obviously I tried to suppress it as much as I could.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't work, obviously, and over time I just got comfortable with myself, and just started being myself, and everyone just kind of accepted it. I think
Mm-hmm.
confidence is like a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's if you're confident, you can literally do anything, be
Mm-hmm.
whoever you want and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because when someone has confidence, like it just like rubs off on everyone else. So it just
Right.
makes people feel comfortable.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I think it's an important part. Who was like part of that core group who helped you find your confidence? Was it you?
Um, I think it was my friends. Yeah,
Mm,
definitely my friends. The gym. Just working out with different people.
mm-hmm,
That were also on the same journey as me.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think yeah, that helped me out too. I really like that. The
Yeah,
gym was like a safe space for me.
yeah. I feel like what I love in the queer community is like the chosen family. I think that's really special
Mm-hmm.
because when you look at the statistics of LGBTQ young people, 40% of homeless youth are queer,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the statistic was like 43% had chosen to run away. They were kicked
Oh
out.
wow.
So when we think about like the community, right? Like these are my family chose to not have a relationship or disown me, and then I have this chosen family. Like, what is a chosen family for like the queer community? Like, if you're somebody who doesn't know what that is, like, what is a chosen family?
Um, I actually don't know what it is. What do you mean by
No,
chosen
you know how
family?
they say like you know how
Oh,
they're like, oh,
like
like
you
my
got adopted.
mother,
You
yeah, like
got
you got
adopted
adopted, but
into.
not.
I get you.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
got
yeah, yeah,
adopted into.
yeah. Like those are the people who are looking out for you. They'll support you. They'll
Yeah.
clothe you. They'll house you. Like, or they're your friends and providing that emotional support.
Honestly, I think they're everywhere. Like
Mm-hmm.
I used to do CrossFit, and there's gay CrossFit gyms now, and there's I think it's called Outwad. There's like big, I guess, events where you come together with other people who do CrossFit, and
Mm-hmm.
everyone's gay, and you support the Outwad, and you donate and stuff, and there's communities everywhere. Like it's whatever your niche is, it's you can find um a gay
Community.
community. Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And that's what I really like about the gay community is like it's everywhere. It's in
Mm-hmm.
every different type of community, and um that's what I like about it.
Yeah. Have you ever shared like your coming out story?
Honestly, my coming out story is really boring. I mean, I'm very grateful for it.
I'm like, that's good, no?
Yeah. My dad grew up with a gay brother, so
Okay.
that was easy. I came out to him, and I remember coming out to him, and he was like, "Okay, well, I need the trash out," and I was like, "Okay,
Like, okay.
I guess." Huh.
All right, you said it.
And then my mom, same. Her family, or yeah, her family's that side of the family was very opening to it
Hmm.
too. Also, so yeah, I'm really blessed. I have a very
Yeah.
blessed family. Where everyone accepts me.
That's
So
good.
I'm
That's
very grateful.
important. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I had a cousin who they're trans,
Hmm.
and their experience was, very heartbreaking to
Oh
watch. Because
yeah.
I think it is very difficult for folks when you don't have that familial support, and you
Yeah.
have to turn to your friends, and you're young, and your friends don't even really got a job, and you're looking like,
Yeah.
who's going to be my chosen family? And I think, that journey now to who they are. When I look back at it, I'm like, wow, they're so lucky to be alive. They're so lucky that they're, resilient and that they were able to, move past and move forward with their lives despite the rejection that they had to face from family. So, I think, when I think about Pride Month, it's not just about, being, proud that you're queer, but, also being open and kind and accepting and really looking at the resilience of folks who did have a more difficult journey, right? Like coming out and sharing their story.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure, they did it with confidence. It's confidence is key, to life. You can literally do anything with confidence and manifestation and all that. I'm a big believer.
Yeah. What are some like positive affirmations you say when you're not feeling that confident? We like to start this with positive affirmations. We haven't been doing it lately, but
I like that. Okay.
Give us a positive affirmation when you're feeling down and it helps you like pick yourself back up.
You know what? I grew up very like in a, I guess, typical like Mexican household, like very hard-headed. But one quote that I love is, if you have a problem in front of you, guess what? Go around it. And I'm like, okay, I like that.
I like that.
There's a solution to every problem. There is. And if you have a problem, you can, figure it out. Go around it. But yeah, I like that one. What about you? Do you have any?
Me, I just quiet out all the negative noise. Like I don't even let my brain think of something negative. Like I don't even let it compute. Like I just, throw it over my head. Because I think also to what I've noticed, I don't really like to hang out with people who are insecure. I had a friend who they're just like, oh, I don't like my nose. I started looking at my nose and I'm like, oh my God, I have a fucking big nose. I had another bitch have this. And I'm like, oh my. So I just feel like you can't pick up on people's insecurities. Like, not that people are insecure. It's that we as people have insecurities. Let me rephrase that because I don't want to put insecurity on
energy is like contagious,
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of lucky girl syndrome?
Lucky girl. I've kind of heard it. I just heard like, I'm a lucky girl, but what is that?
Oh, I have it big time.
Hey, okay, show me. Can you pass that on?
My energy. No, I believe it because it's like, it's if you wake up and you're like, oh, I'm going to have a shitty day. You're going to have a shitty ass day. But if you wake up and you're like, I feel like something good's going to happen to me. Something good's going to happen to you.
Damn.
It's like your mind is going to look for it and your energy is going to attract it. But I wake up like that every day. And my life is like
amazing.
A fucking movie. I wake up and I'm like, something's crazy is going to happen to me. Something like exciting, something fun's going to happen to me. And it always does.
Damn.
I like that.
I love that. Okay, besties. So if you're watching this in the early morning, I want you to get out of bed. And if you're already out of bed and you're driving, I want you to be on your way to work, on your way to school, on your way home because you left someone's crib a little too late.
Oof, let's not say.
Hey, we're not here to judge. What do they say? What do they say when they're right now on their way somewhere?
I want you to tell yourself, I feel like something crazy good is gonna happen to me.
Yes.
And you know what? It will.
Sprinkle. Yeah, I do believe that. I think it's definitely a headspace because let's be honest, how many times when you're upset and then you're like, you know what? I'm just not gonna put energy into it. I'm not even gonna think about it. And then it's gone. It literally is gone. And I have a short fuse, so when I get fucking pissed, I get pissed. But literally, once I'm done with it, I'm like, who the fuck was tripping anyways? Because I don't give a fuck.
That's kind of like how I was with that video, that one Cheese Man page that got me. Yeah, I ended up on a Cheese Man page, but guys. I saw the video and I was like, okay, it's getting a lot of attraction. I just didn't put my energy into it.
Yeah.
People were sending it to me and I was like, I kind of laughed it off. I was like, oh yeah, haha, like whatever. But just don't feed into like bad energy. It's not it. What about that Sprinkle girl? Do you follow her or do you keep up with her?
I honestly, I do fuck with her. I do fuck with her only because as I'm getting older and as I'm more like economically stable, and I feel like, you know what? I have definitely I've been hyper independent. I was the dumb bitch who, I don't need no help. I'm open my door. Don't be the fucking dumb bitch like me.
Yeah.
Don't. I
feel like you're dumb, but like
I was dumb. I was absolutely dumb. And like bitches who want to be hyper independent, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're dumb. You're losing out on the bag, babe. Like it's not to finesse men. It's just like you need, don't you come into a partnership looking for partnership?
Yeah, exactly.
Why,
Yeah.
otherwise just be single, do it alone.
I agree with you. It's almost like, let's say if you're tired, you have a flat tire,
Mm-hmm.
and like, are you gonna expect to help your man fix it? It's like, no, like, have your man fix it. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
what's up with this, like, 50-50? It's like,
Mm-hmm.
I think in this generation, I don't think these men were taught how to be men, respectful.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Do you think it's because they didn't have dads? Ooh.
maybe,
Oh.
or moms,
Or
yeah,
moms. Ooh.
yeah,
Or the
or
example that
both.
their dad.
Yeah.
What do you think about men that did have dads who were sole providers and then don't believe in 50 or don't believe in being those providers?
I don't think they got to see, their dad be that example. It's like,
Mm.
it's I grew up in, a household where I'm very grateful. I grew up in a household where, I did have a mom and dad, and my dad was, very there and present, and showed me how to, be kind, courteous, and
Respectful and honorable
respect.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people just don't have that. But I mean, I do know people who didn't have that, and they are, they have those qualities. So
Mm-hmm.
it, it's in everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I just think some people just don't have that mindset.
Yeah. Okay, so educate me. So how do you do it in a gay relationship? Who is it 50-50? Because who's the provider?
I think in gay relationships, I like it because it is very 50-50.
Okay.
I do like to spoil someone when I'm with them,
Mm-hmm.
and I would expect the same.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm very much like, I'm gonna treat you how you treat me.
Okay.
And I think that's how it is in queer communities, because it's essentially, let's say I do need help fixing something with my car.
Mm-hmm.
I can ask for help because it's like,
Mm-hmm.
we're both guys.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I think it's very 50-50 in queer communities. And that's what I think I like a lot about it, is because, I mean, if I was dating a girl, obviously, like, I'd be like buying the flowers, buying this, buying that. I would be like doing a lot. And yeah, I just think I like getting treated too. So
Yeah. Are you more like submissive or dominant in a relationship? Or are you kind of both?
I can be both,
You
for
can be
sure.
both?
I can be both. Yeah, for sure. Just because, like, I feel like um I'm a business owner. I just have like a lot going on in my life. I'm very, I guess, strong-minded, and my life is just really crazy. I just have so much going on. So I think when I am in a relationship, I'm always like the one that's kind of like calling the shots.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad because, like, I don't know why I have to call the shots.
I get
I
it.
like to be the one that's driving sometimes, or most of the time. I like to plan the dates. I like to plan everything. I
Mm-hmm.
like
Wait,
to.
when's your birthday?
It's coming up June 30th. Yeah. What is that? In like 4 days?
In 4 days.
Something like that.
Hey, me asking because I already know what's going on.
Let's not say Danilandia.
Hey, y'all heard it here
2024.
first.
It's gonna be crazy.
No, it's gonna be crazy. I'm so excited.
I'm like mentally preparing for that.
Are you ready?
No.
Are you stressed out every day?
No, not really. Just because, like, I know how to manage a lot. I mean, I can manage a village, so I'm grateful that I'm taking it day by day. But I'm gonna be nonstop working on it for like the next 4 days, nonstop.
Planning a birthday party is
and especially
stressful.
like, it's, if you are in the industry, it needs to be big. It needs to cater to everyone, and it's a lot.
Yeah, it definitely is. So speaking about being a business owner, I've been seeing your colognes. Can you
Yes.
talk a little bit more about that? Because he smells amazing. Like, I don't know. I wish you guys this could be 4D, 5D, 6D, whatever many Ds you want. Because he smells amazing. You smell so good.
Thank you.
What is this?
I farted. So
It's Pride Month. Everything smells like butterflies and rainbows.
No, yeah. I didn't shower. I just showered in cologne.
You're like, what do you mean? I just came.
Yeah. So I own a fragrance company. It's Latin inspired, and it's also inspired by tequila. So it's the bottle resembles a tequila bottle.
It does.
Yeah,
Actually,
and
now that you're saying that, yes.
and there's also a little worm on the inside of the bottle.
What?
I
Wait,
wish I had it with me so I can show you.
I know. Sorry, guys. I totally
Yeah.
forgot to have him bring it. I just thought he was gonna have like a million boxes in his car ready to go. We were gonna put it right here behind us. Maybe we'll have Saul insert a photo here. What is your fragrance like? Chingon, right?
Latin fragrances. Yeah, I have one that's called Chingon.
Oh, Chingon is
the Blanco.
The Blanco.
It's one of them. Yeah.
So, boom. Saul, please edit. Thank you.
Editors. Yeah. Emma, can I tell the editors to just do like a bunch of stuff? I would love that.
I'm like, please tell him to get my double chin out.
Okay, so I want like no waste.
Yeah. I'm like, don't breathe. So what are your flavors? Not me with the tequila. I'm ready to tell the gusanita. Hey, I'm sure it's good. So what are some of like the scents that you have? Is it just male? Is it women? Unisex?
It can be unisex. Mm-hmm. I think, fragrance is very definitely unisex. You can wear,
I feel like the scent sorry to interrupt. I feel like the scent you have, I feel like it's unisex. And people need to learn. You can layer fragrances.
Oh, yeah. I love layering. That's like what my brand is about.
Okay.
Like I love to layer. It's like a mix of everything that I love. And it's literally my perfect scent because I grew up wearing fragrances and I just have a phobia of smelling bad. And over time, like I just learned how to mix and match, and it's so like interesting because I can be going somewhere and I want to smell a certain way, and you want people to perceive you a certain way also. So it's like I can mix something, fruity and light with like, something that's like darker, and I can have that mix of like, oh, he's really, sweet, but also like he smells really good and very clean. So it's like it goes down to like how you feel too, and how you want people to perceive you, and how you're feeling that day also. So it's like, it's if you're feeling like really happy and joyful,
you want something more light and airy.
Yeah, light and airy. Vanilla, it's fun. It's fragrances, there's so much you can do with it, and I think people should experiment more.
Yeah.
And experiment their feelings.
I think you're right. Like layering is so key, because there's male fragrances that you smell and you're like, oh my God, this smells like to die for. Like if I mix this with a little Victor, if I mix this with a little Latin fragrances,
let's not say.
Hey.
No, I know girls who wear men's fragrances just because like and also it's like your oils too. Like people like, give off different oils and stuff. So it's going to mix differently, and mine might smell differently on someone else, and then it might smell differently on someone else just because like it's you're mixing it with your body oils and stuff, but ultimately it's always gonna smell the same like on a t-shirt and stuff, and mine are oils, so it's gonna last like a long time.
Oh, that's even better. Okay, can you explain the difference between like a regular spray and like an oil?
Well, all mine are gonna be oils just because like I want it to last.
Yes.
And I want people to be able to spray it and not feel like they're wasting money, and they're only gonna get it for one day. It's like mine, I sprayed on my t-shirt, and the next day it smells even better, and I'm like, oh, this smells so good.
Okay, what are the fragrances? So Chingon,
I have a Chingon Blanco. I have a Fresita. The Fresita is inspired by definitely like all my friends, like all my people around me. It's like, you're a Fresita. It's a girl who's confident, sweet, can be very intimidating also. It's okay to be intimidating, it's it's that confidence exudes out, and I love it. It's all my friends are fresitas, so it's inspired by all of them. They're all beautiful girls, it's intimidating too. It's,
I feel like I need a fresita. You know what? I'm gonna go order one because I feel like you're describing a little bit of me.
Yeah. Maybe I like you.
I'm like,
maybe I'm not gay no more.
Hey, happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month.
Hey, the B stands for bad bitches are bi.
Exactly.
So what other scents do you have?
So those are my only two right now.
Two right now,
but
okay.
I'm launching 2 more soon, and I think I'm gonna release them at my party. So everyone that's going to be at Danilandia, they're going to get a chance to smell it before anyone else, which is really exciting.
Report back.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna hear here first.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
What,
I'm excited to see you flop out because
whoa, somebody thinks that I'm gonna get blacked out, wasted, and they're absolutely right. No.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get
You're
trashed?
Right.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna close this window because
okay.
I see it like a
little glare. Okay.
Like a little cat.
It's all there's a person outside watching us.
I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, there you go. Because I'm like, it was looking like. I'm like, I don't need to look more ghostly, please. I'm already fucking like.
I'm editors.
I'm like,
you
please,
know what to do?
Dartan, please.
Huh. Paris. Editors, can you put Paris over the whole fucking video? Dude, I'd be putting Paris over everything.
I'm like Paris and like 30 more feet further, so y'all don't see my.
Dude, I'm so bad. Like I put Paris over like my food.
Paris. You're like, oh no, this is out of place, Paris.
Dude, no, I'll be. It will literally be a picture of anything, and I'll put Paris over it. It can be like just random shit, and I'll put Paris over it because it makes everything like just
look more, better.
Yeah. White. It makes white things whiter and stuff.
No, honestly, the only reason I don't use filters is because I really I think I do how I just fight it every day, like body dysmorphia. So I try not to use filters because then I feel like I just feel like
me putting Paris over everything. I'm like dysmorphia over my whole life.
You're like, fuck the food. You're like, fuck it. No, you're like, this is not right. Yeah. No, I only just do it because of me. Like I feel like I really am very psycho in my head, and I don't even like to think negative. Like I'll just be like, no, because I do believe what I believe will come to life. Have you ever said something
that's manifesting? Yeah. Speaking it into existence.
And it's happened, and it was like some dumb shit.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Or like I think I'm just so good at manifesting, or just that my thoughts are just so powerful. I think I have the mind of a mastermind.
I think I have the mind of a mastermind.
If you know, you know that video.
If you know, you know. Hey, shout out to her. She's the real one. She's the comeback.
I pull out my hot chills right now.
Hey.
Yeah, it's what you say will for sure come true.
And it'll be the way you're most saying like. Like, okay, what's like an example you remember, like something that you said recently and you're like, oh, fuck, it fucking happened?
I would say my last situationship.
Stop.
From the very beginning, I knew like everything went great. It was literally sunshine and rainbows. He was like turning into like such a good friend. And I was like, fuck. Like he's getting me. He's getting my feelings. And during like the middle of our time talking, I just had this like really bad gut feeling. Like my mind just started painting pictures, and I was like, I just had a feeling like this is not gonna go like the way that I think it's gonna go. You know what's freaking crazy? Okay, so I saw a picture of him, and dude, you know, okay, I'll answer your question. I woke up that morning, and right away I had a gut feeling.
No.
And I fed into it, and I was like, something's gonna happen today where this gut feeling is gonna like come to light.
No
like
way.
I'm gonna figure out what it is. And from the moment I woke up, that has never happened to me before. So woke up, whatever. I was texting the guy that I was talking to. He replied back within like I think like 3 hours, and I was like, okay, so he's gonna be the reason that I have this bad gut feeling. So I think throughout the whole day, he maybe texted me back like twice or 3 times. And I was like, he's being so dry today. Like, why is he, why is he being like that? Yeah, like, what's up? And I think some people are probably gonna be like, he's probably busy. Like, you're being crazy. But it was my gut feeling. I just felt like something was gonna happen. So he stopped messaging me at around 5, I think. And I was like, like the pieces are just coming together, and
giving dinner date.
Yeah. So he posted a picture an hour later of him at a bar, and it was 2 drinks, and he wasn't at a table. He was at like
the bar,
the actual bar, and it was him. Like it was just 1 drink and another drink side by side, and I was like, ooh, like
you're lying.
Yeah. So I was like,
fuck you.
Like, and so I message him. I'm like, hey, oh no, he posts it. And then right after he posts it, he messages me. So it's like, he knew I was going to see it. He knew that, he
explanation quick.
Yeah. He probably was like, fuck, like I haven't responded back to him, and he's going to see this post. So messages me, hey, I'm with my friends. We came to this tiki bar. I'm having so much fun. I wish I can bring you here. And I'm
Oh,
like,
fuck no. Jail.
huh,
Chair. Electric.
everything.
Everything.
And
Waterboarding.
so I was like, oh, nice. Like, who'd you go with? And just told me, oh, like me and my 3 friends. And I'm like, why is there only 2
2
drinks in the
drinks.
picture?
Yeah.
And he was in Long Beach. So I
Mhm.
was like, something told me, look through his followers. Like, so I went through his followers. Damn, I'm going to come across so crazy.
No, I feel like you're like, I have a homegirl she should work for the FBI. Actually, I think on LinkedIn it told her she met all the requirements to
No,
apply for the FBI.
I'm on me. So I went through his followers, and I was like, I'm going to pick and choose which people I think he would be interested in. So first one, they didn't have anything on their story. Second one, didn't have anything on their story. Third person, I know that they're from Long Beach. And I was like, they're from Long Beach and they look like someone that they would go out with. Went to their profile. They posted something on their story. I click on it. It's the same exact picture. And I was like, ooh, like
no way.
I'm still like getting like the feelings like
I
of
get
how
it.
I felt.
Yeah.
Like
How
it's
long ago
such
did that happen?
Oh, this was maybe like 2 months ago.
Okay, no.
I mean, I'm definitely over it.
Todavía.
Yeah, I'm definitely like over it. Or
But
maybe it was
over the
3.
betrayal, you're
Yeah.
just like, bro, you couldn't just keep it real.
Yeah, so I saw it and I was like, so I messaged him and I was like, call me. Like, I think that was it. I just call me because I was so heated, and he never texted back. Damn. Or I don't know what happened. I think I was like, oh, call me when you get done, and then he just never called me, and I just had a bad gut feeling. He stayed the night at his place and everything, and yeah. So the next day, I was like talking to him. I was like, so was that a date? I straight up was like, was that a date that you went on? Because I saw that there was only 2 drinks. And he was like, no. Like, it was 3 of us. It was my date. And then he mentioned 2 people's names, a girl and a guy. And I was like, oh, it's just because it really looked like a date. And, there was only 2 drinks on your story. And he was like, no, yeah, like, don't worry about it and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, because I also saw that he posted the same thing. And he looked at me.
Stop.
And he paused. No, this was in person. He looked at me and he paused. And he was like, oh, you follow him? And I was like, no. Stop. And he was like, oh, he swear to God, he didn't know what to say.
I wouldn't have known what to say either.
He didn't know what to say. And I was like, no, I don't follow him. I just had a feeling and I looked. And he was like, so you went through like, and I was like, yeah, I did. He was like, oh, he's like, no, like, he's just a friend. Like, don't worry about it. And I was like, okay, well, that's just in my head. I was like, all right, that's your first strike.
Yeah.
Anything else comes up, like,
yeah,
I'm cutting it. Yeah.
That's it. Damn. Hey, besties, before we continue this episode, we have a special announcement. Wow. And this one is really even more special than the last for 2 reasons. First, Salud has a new flavor out. Woo woo. And not only is it a new flavor, it's one of my favorites. If you know me, you know maracuya is the top of one of my favorite flavors ever, fruits in the entire world. And not only that, this is a special collaboration with Dioro. Woo woo. So no sé de la mañana. I'm going to stop there before he wants to demonetize us. But just know, I love this flavor. It's so amazing. It really does taste like you're drinking like maracuya. Like, it's so good. I love it because each serving includes 100 milligrams of elderberry extract. Yes, and if you know me, you know health is wealth. Not only that, it has all these electrolytes. So it's really going to make sure you're hydrated and you're building your immunity because the summer's coming up and we're coming out. So make sure you guys check out Salud. Check out the Dioro mix with maracuya. And if you're a real one, you're going to use IEN Besties for 10% off. So that's IEN Besties, Salud, maracuya, Dioro. What more? Let me know. Now, back to the episode. You're really intuitive. Like, it really,
Yeah.
they were trying to alert you. Your spirit angels,
Yeah.
or the universe.
Do you follow like those girls like on TikTok? You know, your spirit angels, your guides, and stuff.
I just let it, like, if it pops up to me,
You
then
have
I'm
to let
like,
it come to you. You have to let it come
I'm
to
like,
you.
oh no, yeah.
Do you follow that one girl? She has really curly hair. She's really pretty. What's her name? Oh my God! Shout out to her.
She be revealing things to you.
Yeah. Oh my God. I feel like certain people have like their certain spiritual, TikTokers, but hers always comes up. If you guys know what I'm talking about, please tag
drop
her.
it in the comments. We need to know. We need
Very
to know
beautiful.
who this is.
I think she's Latina. Very beautiful girl. She has like curly hair and she's beautiful.
Don't confuse her for me, please.
Yeah. I'm literally.
No, I'm kidding.
It's there's a lot of similarities, but yeah, I love her. She's always
on
par. Point.
Damn.
But I'm like always scared of it. I would never do it in person because you know what they say. It's like and I don't know if it's in every culture, but definitely in like Hispanic culture, you're not supposed to go to like a medium or like a bruja or whatever.
Because they say it's the devil shit.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's the devil shit. I feel like mediums are not the devil because they're not talking to demons, like I don't know. I just, my mom, she had a friend, his name was, I don't know if I want to say his name, David. I'm like, fuck it. I'm sure he doesn't have social media. And he was a medium, but I used to think he was a witch when I was little because I didn't understand like what the I'm like, you don't understand, like people, like my mom would send us to our rooms, we'd have to be locked away, she would serve him like a really big plate of food, he would have like this glass cup that he would drink, people would come in, like that's all I would see though. Okay, so imagine you're little, they're sending you to your room, que no salgas, no, no seas metiche ahí, cuídate. Holy and then these people are coming in and out, they're like leaving sad, and like him as a person, he just had like a aura about him that was like, had a lot of mystique, it was very reserved, was quiet, constantly observing you, like there's just something that like I feel like wild. Those people really carry like hay unos que like tienen un aire, just something about them that's just like I don't know, just powerful, like mystique,
you're not asking him to do spells.
No, literally.
Yo, can you do this spell for me,
like,
please?
Can you make me rich as fuck?
Are you a wizard?
I really think I'm like, he's like because you know how they say witches and wizards, I'm like, he's a wizard because I think wizards are men, but I don't know, that might be wrong because wizards the way they play.
Yeah, that was my favorite show.
I'm like, Selena Gomez was a girl, so a wizard, but like he would go and he would like be a medium, like he would have people come through and he would speak for them, and then after, like my mom would feed him because I guess it was just like exhausting, like it was physically exhausting because he was just
he's all pretending, he's all, oh my god, I'm gonna get fed,
he's
so
like,
good.
he's like fuck it, otro plato.
He's like, I think I'm a faint. Maybe the pastor.
He's like, hey, the vinito, he's like, God turned water to wine.
I just have a headache. I could really use like an extra large horchata. Double.
He's like, otra chuleta con res. He's like, fuck. He's like, but that's like what the spirits want though. He's like, for your grandma.
No, literally.
No.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, I do believe. I think I do believe in, mediums and stuff. I think people have like gifts. Like the Long Island medium. I grew up watching her. I love her. Oh my god. If I pass, I'm gonna go find her.
Through her? Yeah.
I'm gonna go find her and be like, can you find my mom?
Yeah, or that Tyler guy.
Oh yeah, him too.
Oh
Hollywood
God.
medium.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I genuinely, I'm sorry, I do believe in these things. Like,
I do, me too,
100% believe in these things. And like I said, my mom, she used to kind of be around like in those kind of groups with people like that, and I never like saw it as demonic or evil because I think it's what you want it to be. Some people are not witches or don't even do brujeria, santeria, none of that, and they're horrible fucking people.
Yeah.
Every day you're living with demons. They're fighting. They are the demon they're fighting. You feel me? So I feel like I don't think it's innately,
Yeah,
bad.
I don't think so either. I think there's definitely a lot of good in the world. Would I ever get my cards read? I don't know.
No,
I'm still like iffy on it.
How
just
about your
because
palm?
Like
nothing.
I don't know. I mean, what is she gonna tell me? You need to lose weight. I'm okay. She's all, you're definitely gay. I'm all, okay, I knew that.
You're like, read my hands.
I'm how you doing?
Bring Wendy Williams back, please, guys.
Yeah. I don't know if I would ever, get my hands read. I mean, maybe out of just respect for my grandma, because she's always said that. But I would let it come to me. Yeah, because like those mediums, I do believe like, it's real and it's it's spirit. It's crazy. I actually had a dream that I passed away. I've had a couple couple. Really weird. I don't know if you ever had any of those dreams.
No.
The first dream, I saw myself. I was passed, and I woke up, and I like looked it up what it meant, and it meant like you're leaving like your old self and you're becoming someone better. And I was like, okay, cool. You know, I'm not gonna die.
Work.
Yeah. I'm a period. I looked good too.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
You're like, we all right.
I'm like, right.
You're like, what's giving chingon blanco?
Yeah, I'm almost spraying myself. Yeah. But so that was one. Oh my god! And this second one, I had a dream. I went to hell. So bad.
Stop.
But it was weird the way it happened. It was like I'm like, oh, like I don't want to like. Okay, so I was going with someone down there, like down an elevator.
You knew this someone or just a random ass person?
I think I knew them. I felt like I knew them.
Okay.
So I went with someone to go pick up something, and I'm all picking up.
Quick little stop.
Quick little stop now. So went down there, gates opened up. Tell me why there was like a whole ass party. Like there were sections, there was a bar, a host, everything, and my friend needed to pick up something.
Be popping in there.
No, I was like, oh, like, okay.
Like, that's not what they told me in church.
And I went down there. We picked up whatever we needed to get for something, and then we went back up.
Damn.
And I was like, holy shit, like that was crazy. My third one, I just want to be a spirit so bad.
I'm like, so we need to write this down. I'm like, maybe you do need to get your palms read.
Maybe, I don't know.
Read your aura
on the next pod, maybe.
I may take a class or two. I'm like, that's chingon.
She's all, yeah, you definitely have it on.
Yeah.
But my third one, I became a spirit, and I was in the real world, but there was people that were alive and there were spirits, and everyone was kind of like living in like harmony type of like, I could see people living, their everyday real lives, but there was also spirits around us living their lives with us, and we just couldn't see them. So I was walking around with like other spirits. I remember we walked into like this coffee shop, and all the spirits were like sitting around, and I was like hanging around with them, and I was just like looking around at everyone that was alive. And I told the spirits, I was like, guys, like I don't think I'm supposed to be here. And they're like, oh, okay, like almost like, if okay, like if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here, like it's And I remember like walking, kind of like rushing out of there, and then I woke up.
What if they were gonna take you?
Or what if I was like?
What if you were gone?
What if I was gone for a second?
Boring. You're like, you're like, where are the sections? Where are the bottles?
I know, like I'm in a coffee shop, like boring.
You're like, nah, lame.
Dude, but yeah, like it's.
Damn.
I think.
How do you feel like when you wake up like after that?
What's crazy is I didn't really like feel anything. Like I felt more like at peace. Tell me why. Like I just feel like that's how it is. Like it's. The third one was I felt at peace. Yeah. I felt like comfortable. I felt like fine. Like I felt like okay, like I'm okay. But I knew I wasn't supposed to be there. Yeah. So I just told all the other spirits that I was hanging out with, I was like, I'm not supposed to be here, guys. Like I just have a feeling. And they're like, oh, okay.
Like, all right, bye.
Yeah, I'm on.
Girl,
they're
bye.
all fuck, bye.
Yeah.
Like, I'm on whatever y'all lame anyways. I'm on. And then they try to jump me. I was like, what the fuck?
Bitch, fuck you. That's crazy. I've never had a dream like that.
Really? Nothing
I've
like
never
that?
had it. I'm like, no, just that I was getting kidnapped, but I had that dream like years and years and years and years. Like it wouldn't go away for years.
Oh, shoot.
But I was like, we used to live in LA back in the day. And
what part?
By like, it was like by Koreatown. You know where they used to have like this big old mural of like Juan Gabriel. There's like a KFC. Like it's like in by it's like right there. We used to live in like these janky ass little apartments. And I had this dream that I was little. I was like 6, but I used to live there when I was younger than that. But in the dream, I was like, 6 in that age, like around that age. And that we were playing outside. It was late at night. And like I went downstairs to like go get something. And a man grabs me behind like this car. And I'm like trying to scream. And I cannot scream. And everyone's like looking for me. And I'm like behind there. And I had that dream for years.
I hate how you can't scream in dreams. Like what is up with that? Like,
bro.
Like, it's my dream. I can do whatever I want.
I'm like, lame. I'm like, and it just makes you more scared, like, because you can't scream.
Yeah.
And imagine, I had this dream for years and years and years.
It never changed?
It never changed. It was always the same dream.
Really?
Like, always the same thing.
Whoa.
Same in that little apartment. I was right down the stairs. I was right behind that white van. It was this man, and I was always screaming, and I could never scream. And it would just be random. Like, I'd be fine. Boom. I'd have the dream. And then I'd have the dream. And then I'd be fine. Then I'd have the dream. Like, it followed me.
Yeah.
Thank God that never.
You never, like, tried to change it, or you never, like, in your dream... You never tried to, like, realize, like, okay, I'm dreaming. Let me try and change it.
No, I was trying to scream the whole time. I think my only focus is, like...
Yeah. Oh, my God. No, every time most of the time when I'm dreaming, I kind of know when I'm dreaming.
Oh, really?
And then I'm trying to fly.
Have you done lucid dreaming?
That's, like, when you know when you're dreaming.
Yeah, and you like control your dream?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Damn. I've only done that
I just have
once.
the mind of a mastermind.
Yeah, hey. If you know, you know.
You know.
I've only done that once.
Really?
And it was totally by accident because I don't even know how I don't even know how that happens. Like, they say you have to be like in a state where you're like laying down when you're asleep, but you're not really asleep. I don't know. It just somehow happened to me. And I remember I was like flying. I was going like in London. Yeah. Like, I was just like, you know, the Peter Pan. Like,
Oh,
it was
so
like
cute.
that. Like, I was like, wow.
Oh, innocent. Oh.
Yeah. And I knew that I was like dreaming. So I'm like, let me see what what the birds be talking about, you know?
Talking to animals, everything. She's like,
yeah, it was such a crazy dream. Yeah.
I definitely had those before.
Yeah, what is like something that you done in your dream?
Definitely fly. But I always fall, and then I wake up and I'm like,
you're like
freaking.
Like, oh shit, okay, un pedacito.
Yeah, definitely that. I need to dream more often.
Yeah, I feel like, do I dream that much?
I feel like there's a lot of messages in dreams.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
You gotta get like those books to like read. Like,
or just look it up too.
Yeah, I do be looking up. Yeah. I remember back in the days, my mom had this like el libro de los sueños. So
really?
Like, my family would wake up and we'd be like turning the page. I'm like, no,
the way you're describing like your family and stuff, it reminds me of that one show Charmed. I don't know if you ever watched it.
I love
Dude,
Charmed.
I was like,
oh my God.
on it for the longest time.
Which Charmed character were you?
Man. Okay, wait, are we talking about like the old one or the new one? The newer one. Because there's two, right? There's
Charmed,
two.
A new one.
Yeah. There's an old version of Charmed and then there's like a newer version.
What is a new one?
Wait, which one are you talking about? The one that was like old, like it was filmed in like 1995, 1999?
Wait, the one where Alyssa Munoz is that her name? She was. Let me see who the fuck you're talking about. Hold up.
Okay, because
I'm like Charmed. There's two.
There's two.
Charmed. I'm talking about like the 2000s ones. Is that the one you're talking about? Charmed. TV show. These bitches. Are you talking about them?
Okay, yeah. Them.
Okay, there's another one?
Yeah, there's a newer one.
See, you bitches ain't even on the map. I can't even see on Pinterest.
So yeah, there's this one.
And what's the other one?
I'm an editor, upload Charms.
Okay, I'm like, let me screenshot that so they can, so Saul could fuck up.
Yeah, so there's this one, and then there's the older one, or the newer one. Let me show you the newer one.
Oh, no, I've never seen that one. You watch
really
that
good.
one? Oh,
I mean, I watched both of them.
It was good?
I like both of them. They're both different in their own ways. I think the one that you watched, the older one, it's more like nostalgic.
Yeah.
But I feel like your family kind of gives me that vibe of like, you know, like you saying like you brought out that book, and I'm like, I want to read this fucking book. Like,
yeah, I'm telling you, like
I'm like, girl, tell me some spells right now. Hurry up.
No, I'm telling my sister, she'd be like, oh, mom, like soñé con tarara, and my mom would be like,
oh, I love that.
Pero fuiste con tarara? Okay, so we turn the other page. So then we like see like what, because you know there's different parts of the book. Yeah, I'm a big believer in like when I feel like when I wake up after a dream, because I don't remember my dreams too often.
Yeah, it's
so
hard.
like when I remember something, what I do remember, I'm like, okay, what does this mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I'll remember like that. What's the one piece that stuck out to me when I woke up? I'm like, that's like my message. So only when I think, oh, I have a message, let me look it up. I don't know. I just feel like I'll know when it's just a stupid ass dream and like when it's something more. Yeah.
I had a dream. I remember last year, I was going through a lot with like an ex, and I had a dream like I don't know if I was like laying on like a shit ton of white flowers and like, but I just felt like there was like a lot of white flowers around me. I know me dying in a dream again. I just can't stop dying. I
I'm
don't know
like,
what it
maybe
is.
you're clairvoyant and maybe you're the medium and connecting to
No,
spirits.
really, I know.
I don't know. I feel like
maybe.
you got a lot of close encounters in your dreams.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm
you
just
gotta
like
tap
really.
in.
I am a really spiritual person.
Yeah.
Like, but I looked it up. I'm like, what does it mean when you're surrounded by like white flowers? And it was, oh, like you're getting past like a really, tough situation that you're like had been dealing with for a long time. And I'm like, like that's exactly what it means.
Wow. Yeah. And that was the start of the end?
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
But
you
going
are
back
really
to your
intuitive.
books, yeah, I think so.
You need to, do you meditate?
Yes.
Yeah.
And no.
Maybe you need to start like practicing like some spiritual meditation or something.
Yeah. I like to listen to like instrumental music, like music that's like really soft and stuff, and I like to like literally just doze out. I think that's maybe like my form of meditation is just dozing out, because I can like sit somewhere and I can just be staring at a wall and I will like feel just so at peace. Like I'll let my mind just like go numb. Like I will have no thoughts.
Oh wow. Yeah, that is meditating. I feel like it's whenever you're in the state of Zen, and clearly you could just do
clearly I do that too often.
You're like, actually I don't want to think today.
I'm not doing that right now.
You're like, oh shit, hey guys.
Oh shit, we're on the podcast.
Yeah, no, I think if you're very spiritual, you should like maybe try to do some, not spells, but like something like it seems like you.
I think what spells are like speaking stuff into existence. It's I think there was like this like quote saying like, I'm gonna like bomb it, but it was like spells are prayers, and then prayers are manifestation. It's all like linked,
connected,
it's all linked up. And I like that. I'm a big believer in almost anything. Like if
same.
Yeah, I'm a big believer.
Like, it makes sense to me. I'm like, why wouldn't it be? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
When Discovery Channel dropped that documentary on mermaids, I'm like, duh, why the fuck would we not have mermaids?
Because like, who first invented that, or like
mermaids,
whoever like
how did all these people
like how did that come to mind? Because like you can't just like create something without like, I guess, seeing it, so it's like
I'm like, so all these pirates saw mermaids, but there's no mermaids.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's some at the carnival. I don't know.
I'm like,
I don't know if you've seen them.
Clowns, actually, I've seen them.
I'm like, oh, you saw my ex? No,
yeah, I may have.
No, none of my exes are clowns. I actually like I'm cool with all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't talk to them, but I mean, I'm cool with all of them. Like,
yeah. Are you those people you're like, once we break up, we're no longer friends, or you like to keep it friendly?
I'll keep it friendly, but I always tell them, I'm like there's no coming back.
Okay.
Like,
once you lost this baby.
Yeah, it's it's once you're out, you're out. Like there's no coming back. I won't be your follower if we won't be followers. Yeah, I'll be cool with you though. If I see you in public, I'll be cool with you. I'll say hi to you. I'll talk to you, whatever. But I mean, I'm not gonna associate myself, with you. But I always tell them that.
Yeah, damn. I feel like a lot of people nowadays want to be friends with their exes.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do you think that is? Do they make
probably because
or they still have feelings, or what? What do you think? D?
I think they're probably thinking about the future. And probably the D too.
Probably yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to like. Yeah, I mean, some people could just get stigmatized.
Yeah.
I've had it before. Oh yeah, I'm like.
Like my whole life.
I zone out. I like.
You're in your zen.
I'm like zen.
And when you get those flashbacks, you're like,
I'm getting hot.
I'm like, oh, you guys are here.
No.
You're like, I need a second.
Actually, let me text. I'm just kidding.
You're like, you know what? Maybe I should text them back.
But no, I think people are just still they're with their ex. Still, or they keep in contact with them just because like they're thinking about the future, like, well, maybe what if I change my mind? I think a lot of people in this generation, they don't know what they want, or they're confused, or
they want everything,
or they're just too stuck on like having options, or wanting the next best thing. So yeah, it's I'm not like that though. Like once you're done, you're done. Like I'm not gonna, if you changed your mind when you were talking to someone, don't go through it. It's, what's that saying? It's, if you're talking to someone, or if you like someone and you fall for someone else, and you don't know who to choose the second person.
Yeah.
Because if you really liked the first one, you wouldn't have,
Mm-hmm.
you know, liked the second one.
Person,
Yeah.
yeah. You would have never had the availability to open
Yeah, you
yourself
know,
up
it's,
for another
and
connection.
I felt that way before. It's so many times where I actually really like someone and I don't like anyone else.
Mm.
And, you know, it's true. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know in the gay community, I don't want to stereotype, right? But I know that openness and like, you know, people are a little bit
Mhm.
hypersexual.
Oh my
In
God.
general, we're
Yeah.
in a very hypersexual community, whether you're
Yeah.
cisgender, straight, hetero, whatever. But especially from what I've heard and seen, you know, like gay people are a little bit more erotic. Is that your experience? Do you think that's what makes it dating difficult in like the queer
100%.
space?
I have said this so many times. Like it's actually quite annoying how hypersexual the gay community is. Everything is about sex or drugs or, you know, along those lines. And
Mm-hmm.
it's almost annoying. It's like, do you not have like a personality? Do you not
Yeah.
have like other stuff to talk about? Do you like what is it? Like I don't get it. And
Yeah.
it's annoying. I think also too because like I actually used to work at a gay bar. So I
Mm-hmm.
think I
Oh,
got like
what?
harassed too much to the point where like I just like
Totally, I hate it.
I hate it. I hate it so much. And I'm just like it grinds my gears.
Wait, what were you doing at the gay bar? Were you the bartender? You were the
I did
dancers.
I did bottle service.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did? Oh, you
Yeah.
were
I was
the
like, ooh, I was like the bottle girl. It's like
really? Were you wearing like tight speedos?
no, thank God.
No.
Yeah, that would not be a fun sight. Well, maybe to
Okay.
some people, but
I'm like,
not to me.
the bestie said that you were hot and they were girls. Besties, happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month, guys. No, yeah, I mean, there are some people that are like that in the community, and I don't like it. Like this one time, there was a really big crowd, and I was waiting in line for the restroom, or I was like trying to cut because obviously I worked there, so I was
Mhm.
like trying to cut. Went to the front, bunch of people around me, in front of me, behind me, and then I just felt someone grab my butt, and I got so pissed off.
Oh my
I
God.
turned around and I pointed at him, and I was like, "Stop!" I'm all, "Stop fucking grabbing me! You fucking dumb!" Like, and I'm on me like saying it quietly, even though like
Oh,
I'm still
hey,
cursing.
in that moment, you fucking dumb.
No, yeah, I was like, "Stop fucking touching me!" And everyone turned and was like, "Oh shit!" Like
Yeah, this
everyone
is for
got quiet.
real.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
for real. Um, yeah, I hate how, you know, it's like that in the community. But I mean, I feel like the people that I hang around with, like they're not like that. Like
Mhm.
I would say I have a lot of gay friends, and you know, I wouldn't say like they're like that. They're also like just other content creators like me. So it's really nice to have friends like
Mhm.
that that can relate to you and, you know, that do the things you do, and you know, it's not just like just like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I do think, you know, I just think like when I think about men, right? Like men are hypersexual. So I'm like another
Yeah,
man with another man, like it's just a
the
fuse and a
tension's there.
match, you know?
Yeah.
Like, fuck it, let's go. You know, I just feel
Fuck
like
it,
that.
let's go.
Just like I feel like with lesbians, you know how they say lesbians fall in love so fast?
Uh-huh.
I'm like, yeah, it's like a girl, and all
Yeah.
bitches want to be is like in love.
I love
So,
lesbians.
you know, I just feel like, yeah, like it makes sense to me that men
Yeah.
want to fuck and bitches just want to fall in love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that just makes sense
Are
to
there
me.
like some lesbians where you feel like they just make you question,
You
like,
know what? Yes, I
you know
feel
what's
like
crazy is I get that too.
you're
I don't know what it is.
lying.
I think it's
Okay,
maybe
what
because
kind of
like
lesbian? The masked ones?
dude, yeah, like there's like
It's why is it always them?
it's weird because like
They got
obviously like I like
BDE,
guys and
huh?
stuff, but like I think they just give off that energy like they're fucking
BDE.
badasses,
Like
and
that
they
strap on will strap on,
dude, but
baby.
like it's just their energy that I'm just like attracted to. They're just so cool. Like
Mm-hmm.
those, you know, basketball players. I have a lesbian friend. She's from Colorado, and she sends me like these she sends me these posts of, you know, like really masked lesbians that are
Mm-hmm.
really good looking. Most of them are basketball players.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I wish I was lesbian right now because
You're like, she's so hot.
yeah, there's a basketball player. Can I show
Yeah, yeah,
you?
yeah. Show me. I need to see. Who do I
Because
need to
I was
follow?
like, oh yeah, like if I was lesbian, I would go after
You're
her. And I
like,
told
that's
her
my
that.
lesbian awakening.
Yeah, guys, I think I'm lesbian.
Hey,
I'm out, not me coming out on the podcast
hey,
as
happy Pride
lesbian.
Month.
Yeah, happy Pride Month,
Hey,
guys.
exclusive. Only lesbian for real bad bitches.
Right here.
Okay, let me see.
I'm out, you can see the whole message.
I'm like,
Us being horny over a lesbian.
hey, I'm like, well,
But like, doesn't she like give off like?
No,
oh yeah.
no. I'm
Like,
gonna be honest. No, that's a no for me.
really?
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I need to see another one. No, she's. I like
Who
them
is
like
this
a
even?
mask, but like they're sexy. Hey besties, this episode is brought to you by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. I know when I've been moments of car accidents, it's often scary and you're thinking, oh my gosh, who do I call? What do I do? What's next? But really, when you have somebody like State Farm, all you should be thinking is, you know what? I have the right team, the right group of people who want to help and genuinely care. They want to make sure that you're filing your claim correctly or helping to find the protection to cover the things that you love most. That's why I'm always feeling at peace driving on the freeway, knowing that I have State Farm there whenever I need help. There's a lot to say, when you're buying a new home, a car, but there's only one thing that you need to do or remember is that, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. State Farm has options to fit all your unique needs, which means you can talk to an agent to choose the right coverage. And you can also have different coverage options to protect the things that you value the most. You can file a claim right on the State Farm mobile app, reach a real person when you need to talk to someone. And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I actually never told people my last name like for a really long time because I've been doing social media for a really long time. Like,
how long?
Oof, maybe like I'm almost coming at like 10 years. Like
Oh
I
my
remember.
God. So what it like? I know. I feel like now you have like a lot of like your content is very broad.
Yeah,
So
it
what
is.
did you first start?
I started when I was like, what's crazy is when Instagram came out, I just remember telling myself, I really like this. I mean, I think everyone said that. Like, I really like this.
Yeah,
But
everyone posting their sandwich,
uh,
coffee.
with the Paris filter over it.
No, Valencia. That was when it was
Yes.
Valencia. Everyone.
Oh my God,
posted
I
that.
loved Aiden. I put Aiden over
Yes.
everything, or is it Eden? Some shit like that.
Yeah, with the
Dude,
with the
oh my
vignette,
God,
like the
yeah.
dark edges.
Yeah, I loved it.
Oh,
I've been
if
doing
you know,
it
you know.
probably like seriously. I remember telling myself like I really want to do this, like a lot. Like I want to do it, like as a career. And I remember telling myself that when I was like, oof, maybe like 16, 17.
Mm-hmm.
So I was really young, and here we are now. Like
Wow.
and I did it for all the right reasons too. Like I did it because like, obviously, growing up, in the closet and, also chunky.
I need to see this chunky you that you keep on talking about.
You're gonna be like, oh,
like, oh, cute.
I'll definitely show you. I'm on editor insert.
Hey.
Maybe if I can give you guys one.
Hey, yes.
There it is.
If send it in the group, we'll ask for it after.
So I think I just had like a rough coming up, and Instagram gave me that like narrative to change,
Mm-hmm.
and it gave me that narrative to tell people who I want to be, and not how people like
perceive
me.
Yeah. When you were not really you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I've been doing it for a while. But going back to the last name, I was always Danny Diesel.
Danny Diesel?
Yeah,
like Vin Diesel?
Kind of. Oh, so that
Where'd
nickname.
You get Diesel then?
I did travel ball, and me and my travel ball friends, we all had nicknames for each other, and like Panchito, Green Eyes. Obviously, he had green eyes. There was Hollywood. Who else? There was a ton. Smiley.
He had a nice smile.
Yeah, he was just always
Always
smiling.
smiling.
Yeah, and mine was Diesel because I was big, like a diesel truck. Yeah, so it stuck with me, Danny Diesel.
Diesel. It's cute.
I'm also like just really paranoid of like people looking me up too.
Yeah.
So like people, I mean now I'm like on Instagram, I'm like Danny Lopez. But I also have another last name, and I don't think anyone will ever figure it out.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. No, that's good. I feel the same way. I feel like although I'm in this space, I still have my career.
Yeah.
And
me too.
I just feel like it's separate. I don't think I've fully jumped into like, oh, I want to be a content creator. Mostly because I think I'm embarrassed. I think I'm embarrassed to, even though like I am very out there and I feel like everybody wants to know what I'm doing because I'm popping in my head, right? Like, you gotta be a little bit delusional, guys.
Yeah.
You really do.
Yeah.
Like, you really
fake it
do.
I love that quote. Fake it till you
make it.
And not a lot of people like it because they're saying like, oh, imposter syndrome is like bad and stuff. But it's like, no, it's not. It gives you that leverage to like, fight those fears and stuff and just fake it. Just, you have to. I mean, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for me thinking in my head like I'm something I'm not.
Yeah.
But I actually saw a quote. You said something about like, being embarrassed and stuff. this business owner was saying like, if you're not embarrassed or nervous, you're starting too late. And I'm like, oh, I definitely agree with that. You know, it's so that's good. You know, it's yeah. So yeah, you guys, if you want to start something, a business, a new venture, and you feel embarrassed or nervous, just know everyone gets those feelings. And if you're not embarrassed, you're starting too late. So start now.
Tell me, so what confidence did it give you to be able to build that, to create the new narrative for you?
I think it was just, you know, wanting to show people who I am, like the real me. And I'm a Hannah Montana.
Hey, nobody's perfect.
I pull out a wig.
Except Danny Diezel.
You guys, you guys, I need to tell you guys something.
Oh my God.
But yeah, just, you know, wanting people to know me for me. And yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really important. Like, I think you're right. You know, fake it till make it. Like sometimes, like I did a video of like my hair tutorial, and I never post shit like that. Like never ever in my entire life. And I'm like, you know what? I recorded it. I'm just gonna post it. I'm like, because people always tell me like my hair. They're like, what do I use? I'm like, I'm just gonna make a video. If people care, cool. If they don't care, whatever. Like, doesn't matter. Yeah. And you know what? I've had other people like, oh my God, I've been waiting for this. And it, you know, it did feel nice to like hear that, because when I was creating it, I didn't think too much about it. When I was editing it, I was like, oh my God, am I being pretentious? Am I like, you know, who the fuck cares? I'm like trying to get shots. I'm like, do people even pay attention? Are they even gonna like it? Like all that shit. And it felt validating when I did hear people like, oh, what did you get? And then people would message me like separately, like, hey, my cousin loves your hair. Like, what did you do your hair? And I'm like, nice. Actually, can you just, I'm like, here, send on my page. I'm like, you could just have all the products there.
I like that.
So I feel like it validated me and it made me feel reassured, you know, like reaffirmed like my belief in me, you know, like one person will care.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's that's actually like how I got into, you know, social media, and that's how I grew my following, is because I was so honest with my followers about everything and anything. It's, you know, it's I definitely do think, you know, there's times where like I need to tell myself like, you're not being authentic like how you used to be, and like, you know, I have to like backtrack and be like, okay, like I just need to be myself. But yeah, I used to just post like the things I wear, the things I like, and I was just honest with everyone. Like even with you know, me starting a business, like I didn't go to business school. Like I don't know what I'm doing. But in reality, no one knows what they're doing.
Nobody knows what they're doing.
So it's like I had to tell myself, okay, well, if I'm honest with everyone about it, you know, I think, you know, if one person can relate to me, like that's all that matters. So it's definitely it's hard. It's hard, you know, being honest about your feelings and stuff, because whenever it's, you know, I'm talking about my feelings, I always shut down. It's so hard when I'm like sad or something and I'm trying to talk. I always shut down. Yeah, but
do you feel like because your following has grown and more people are watching you, does that make you want to like retract and not, like you're saying, sometimes you have to remind yourself to be authentic?
Yeah.
Is it because you're scared to show your emotions to that, or is it because you're just like, I don't want people to perceive me as vulnerable? Or like, what do you feel sometimes stops you? Because we all, you know, overthink.
Yeah, I think sometimes it does, like, oh shoot, now that, you know, I have a bigger following, like I kind of show certain things where I'm like, the old me wouldn't show. But I think I always like tell myself like, the reason why you have a following is because you are just, you know, so dumb. Like you're so I tell myself that, like, you're so dumb, like you're so stupid, and you're so
silly,
like
you're silly.
Yeah, you know, it's like, so it's, I think people like that. And I always like tell like people that tell me like that I grew up with, like in my city, they're like, oh my God, like look at you now, like you're doing this and that, and like you're famous. And I'm like, I shut it down so quick. I am not famous. I tell people I'm a fucking nobody. No, like I just have a lot of friends. That's it.
You're popping. Stop playing.
Stop. Tell me more.
Hey, those Chismes channels didn't pick you up for nothing.
Oh my God, I know.
You do which one you're popping. Do you think that's a new TMZ?
I think so. And you know what? I think there's an older generation where, you know, like TMZ and, you know, these news channels, dude, they're hopping on TikTok. They're hopping on there and they're like making videos and stuff. And
following formats.
They're scared, and I love it. I love that they're scared. I love that they're trying to keep up with the trends. And you know, that's why they want to ban TikTok, because it's like, they're like, damn, if we lose TikTok, or if TikTok gets banned, oh, we're gonna make our money back. We're gonna start making money again. We're gonna start getting viewers and stuff. And it's like, well, sorry, there's a new generation, and
it's
the old ones getting cut.
Yeah, because it's disingenuous, right? Like when we look at the media, they like to paint things or exaggerate them. Yeah. And you're like, when you look at the statistics, this is the probability of this occurring to you is like relatively low. Yeah. Granted, depends where you live, right? But like some things are just sensationalized because it's meant to, you know. There's
like, I think 3 news channels that I follow on TikTok, but they're like creators, and they're not working with the news channel. And I love it because it's like, I don't even have to watch the news anymore because I'm getting my news from these authentic people. Yeah. And I think TikTok just like sparked a light in a lot of people where you can be genuinely authentic. And I at first I wasn't gonna do TikTok. I was like, I don't need another social media network to like focus on because I'm already doing too much right now. And I was like, you know what, let me just download it and whatever. It's my business mindset was like, just do it. So I did it. I was like, wait, I can actually be my stupid, authentic self. Like, cause I love calling myself stupid because it's like, I'm just being like so silly, goofy, like the natural, unafraid. Like, airhead. Like, I love it. And I love just saying the first thing that comes to mind, which can also be really scary. Yeah. I'm grateful I haven't gotten canceled yet. Yeah. Thank God. Maybe I almost got canceled.
What? Why?
I would say that time where the Cheese page, that was probably almost, I mean, I wasn't getting canceled. Yeah. I was just like some information
people were trying to fake news. Don't believe everything you guys read or see.
Don't believe, the first thing you see online. There's always a ton of different sides to every story. And that Cheese page I was on, it's people, we're probably guessing it wrong. So you never know who it is. You never know. But keep guessing. Keep guessing who it is. You guys probably won't guess. I'm grateful for TikTok because I love being, stupid and silly and, just being authentic and an airhead.
I feel like everybody. Okay, wait, your TikToker, like she's not a fucking lesbian.
She's literally not a lesbian, guys.
So she just has with her fucking truck,
dude. Her freaking Toyota Tacoma.
I was gonna comment, just end the video there, please.
No, and it's so funny because there was a part. I mean, it really wasn't like it really wasn't a skit. Like that's just like really how we talk, and we were coming up with it like on the spot. But there was one part where I was just dying laughing, and I looked at her and I was like, "Are you sure you're not a lesbian?" Like, bitch, because we were just naming all these things that were like true, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Check. Yeah. No, as soon as you said softball and water polo. I literally was gonna comment. So I
did you do that?
I was gonna comment, then I deleted because I'm like, no, I don't know her. I don't want her to like be offended by like.
Oh no, she's the least.
Yeah, but obviously I was going along with the joke. But I was literally I literally wrote down. I was like, you should have just ended it at water polo and softball. But then I'm like, no, I don't want it to be. Because sometimes people.
No, my best friend loves that. Like, so she loves.
Deleted it, but I was gonna. I literally had it commented, and I'm like,
go do it after this.
And I'm like, all right, if y'all see my comment, go like it.
Like, comment, share.
Like and share.
And comment something else under it too.
Yeah. Like, tell us why you think she's not a lesbian.
Or tell us why you think she is a lesbian.
Yeah, because then you won't have a response.
Yeah. And maybe we can get down to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
If she is or not. No, she really isn't a lesbian.
She's not?
No, she's pregnant right now. She's pregnant.
Shut the fuck up.
I told her, I'm like, bitch, you need to put on like a sweater. Yeah. Because if people see that you're pregnant, they're really going to be like, oh, she's not lesbian. And she isn't. God. But no way. She's pregnant. She's like 6 months right now. So she has a whole ass baby. I mean, I tagged her and everything. So like, if people go to her page, they're really gonna be like, see, oh, she's pregnant. She's not.
They're like, oh, she's not a lesbian.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I mean, lesbians can get pregnant.
Hey, they can. Yeah.
So you never know.
Hey, there's a lot of people that end up having families when that may have not been their original plan.
Yeah.
Isn't that really Latino of you though, to like have outside families?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I'm like, it's like, oh, your dad didn't have 3 other families? Like, lame. You're like breaking generational curses,
Yeah.
lame. Yeah, no, for sure.
Her family is like my family also.
No,
So
I
it's
love
like
that.
it's funny. Like all my videos that go viral always happen at her house,
Oh,
which
really?
is like really weird.
Damn, you need to see what energy, like what
I
line,
know.
like
Yeah.
that.
Do you
that.
believe in like those like
Yeah.
lines? I know you do. I feel like I know you
I
already.
already told you.
Huh,
If it
yeah.
makes sense to me, I'm like, oh yeah, I just will believe that.
Yeah.
like even religions, I'm like, yeah, like Buddhism, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like meditating, finding self-enlightenment. My Christianity, I'm like, yeah, some things make sense. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I feel like everything
I'm not
can
telling
make
you. Yeah, I
sense.
can like fly and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my God, I was flying too.
I'm
like, I'll meet you in London.
my mermaid powers are this and that. What powers does your mermaid have?
I just like to seduce them.
I'm
like, come to the ledge.
My mermaid's stupid.
Hey, our powers are whatever we want it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So careful, all right? Because power of the tongue.
Or else we're gonna turn into mermaids and we're gonna, come for you guys.
Yep. Y'all gonna see us with a fork in our hair running through.
Yeah.
I'm gonna editor, please, my voice.
I don't think your mermaid can sing.
I'm like, oh. I'm gonna be like when she lost her voice. Oh my God. Okay, wait. Speaking of singing, did you hear about Rosalia calling out Karol G, sticking a middle finger out when she released her song, insinuating that she copycatted her?
Wait, I didn't see that. I didn't see that part. Okay. The middle finger?
Yeah, I guess Rosalia posted a story after Karol G had announced her song, and she was like flipping off the camera. And so people are saying that's her response to Karol G, like that she's copying Karol G. So I want to play you the songs, okay? Editor, cut at whatever time before they demonetize this.
This like throws the whole Christian freaking
literally. So this is Rosalia's song. Rosalia, I think it's called. Is it this song? This is Karol G's song.
I'm curious to know whose side you're on because I love the both of them.
Oh, I have a side. I have a side. Right? Is it this one?
My grandma. I'm like, y'all for my grandma?
I'm like, hey, shout out to her.
Ama esto? Okay, it's already like similar. I don't think they're
not the same.
No.
And I feel like, okay, besties, right now, drop a comment down below. Is it the same song? Is she copying her? I'm gonna be honest, no. And I'm gonna be even more honest.
Yeah.
That's like merengue, right?
Yeah. I would say
merengue, salsa? What? I want to be correct. Maybe can we Google this real quick? I want to see what kind of song this is. Despecha Rosalia genre. I want to see because I want to be correct. Okay, so it's like mambo.
Okay.
Like mambo pop reggaeton, right? So like mambo pop reggaeton, right? Like that vibe. Uh-huh. And so
well, they're both. Well, Rosalia's from Spain, right? And then she's from Colombia.
And Karol G's from Colombia. So I feel like if anybody here has any ties to like Mamba or Latino music, it's Karol G.
Exactly, yeah.
I feel like that song fits her. Right. And it's the basis. It's the basis of the song. Like the dun, 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 dun. It's just like
very Colombian, I would say.
Right. It's like a trap song. What do they put? The clap, the snaps, snares. It's just you're building a tempo off of one thing, but that doesn't mean that you're copying the song. I just think it's the same. Like Then both songs, what do they start? Dembo, da da. They just have a certain
There's
beat.
so many songs that sound like 20 songs or 100 songs. Literally. There's so many. I definitely do think people are reaching. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Maybe it does sound similar, very little, but like I wouldn't have put 2 and 2 together. No, and I think Karol G's approach to the song is like more slow, more Karol G, and Rosalia's song is more upbeat, more tempo, like Rosalia, Yeah. So I think Rosalia, as a Spanish woman, should not try to be colonizing a genre that was not hers to begin with. That's just me, though. I'm trying to think if I should say my side.
It's okay. You can love them both. I just feel like you're not copying.
I think I think what I'm feeling right now is like I think I'm just still like so sad like about her and her and Rao just still like because I was in it so deep. I remember like just like
he's hot, right?
Oh,
Steph
I
never
love
saying
Rao.
that. He's hot.
But I definitely do think I'm team Karol for sure because I love that song. That song is so it makes me feel like happy. You know, it's one of those songs where it's like
Karol's you can play is more kind of feels like more traditional with that start, you know, and Rosalia's is more modern. Obviously, they're both very modern takes.
It's the summertime. It has that like summer happy, you know, go lucky feeling. Like it's that you want to play like on the beach and stuff. And yeah, Team Karol. Let's write it.
I'm like,
let's see where it goes.
Yeah. How about Rosalia goes back to making flamenco songs? Because she's so worried about like the genre.
Maybe, yeah.
Girl, go back to your roots.
Exactly. I mean, Cardi B. You know, did you see that she's expanding and she did that song with Peso Pluma?
I only heard is it out?
I don't know.
I only heard like a sample, like a little. You know how they do like the what is it like previews?
Yeah, previews. Yeah.
Yeah. So I listened to a little preview.
Sounds right.
I feel like I need to listen to the whole song though.
Yeah.
Because sometimes previews.
How do you feel about that? Like, how do you feel about her? Like, because she is Mexican. You know, she's not. Or Latin.
Cardi B's not Mexican. Oh my god! You didn't see she got in a fight with Ice Spice because they were calling her Mexican.
Oh really?
Yes.
I thought
she's Dominican.
Oh yeah, Dominican. There we go. Yeah, she used to always say like, her makeup artist too, her ex makeup artist, right? They went at it too because I guess when she was getting her makeup done or something, he kept calling her Mexican. Yeah, Mexican. And she was like, I'm not Mexican, like I'm Dominican.
Yeah.
And there we go. Sorry about that. But
I'm like, she's not her about to cuss us out.
I know, right? I can already see the clip grabs.
She's like, oh fuck that.
I love Cardi B though. I love her. I love her music. She's so funny. I love when celebrities are just also like authentic. Yeah. And Cardi B is one of those celebrities where she's always going to be famous because she's herself.
Yeah.
And I love her for that. Like, she makes me laugh so much. And I'm like, I can just keep watching her. Like, just talk. Like, she doesn't even have to sing. She's so funny. Like the video of her cooking and stuff.
Oh my God. Her doing anything. She's fucking hilarious. Like, I
love that.
She's so funny. Like, I love Cardi B. Yeah. But whenever she was upset that people were calling her Mexican.
Yeah. I remember that.
How do you feel about that as a Mexican?
I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, I think, you know, us Mexicans, we don't really care like what other people think. And, you know, we're very like, oh, you're that. Okay, whatever. Like, sure.
Yeah. See, I'm not Mexican. I'm from Honduras. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I always like clarify to people. Because for me, I say like erasure, you know, like I feel like it's like when you see somebody like, oh, you're Chinese. And the whole time they're Taiwanese, you know, or they're like Korean or Japanese. Or
I mean, I think a simple like, oh, I'm actually like Honduras, or I'm actually Taiwanese, or, you know, it's whenever I hear Dominican or DR and stuff, I always think of that one clip where the guy's like, I know black.
I'm Dominican, yeah.
I Dominican baby. And they all sound like that from Miami.
Yeah.
I love it.
That shit's hilarious.
But yeah, I mean, it's cool. I like it. You know, it's if you're something and someone thinks you're something else, I mean, it's okay to correct them, but it's all the way that you say it. You know, it's I always get that I look Middle Eastern. Always. I always get that I look like Middle Eastern. And I always tell people like, oh, I'm Mexican. But I also appreciate when people tell me that, because I think Middle Eastern people are beautiful. Oh my God. I get kind of like, oh, like, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Really?
Thank you. I can be. You want to be? I'm a
Habibi.
Habibti. Habibti. Welcome to Dubai.
Like,
I'm a Habibi. I pull out like all my
your outfit, your little belly dancing fit. Hey, y'all should have ordered that bottle service when you had the chance.
Yeah, exactly.
Because now it's gonna cost you a pretty penny.
I love going to Glendale because I feel like I fit in.
I could see that. I could see that for you,
dude. Me and my family, we love going to Glendale. Me and my mom and my sister, because we just feel like, yeah, we blend in, and we can just walk around like. And people think we're probably Armenian, and we get that so much. But we all love being Mexican. Like, we all, I love it. Like, I love my culture, and I'm forever gonna be proud to be Mexican. And I always correct people. I'm like, oh, I'm actually Mexican. But yeah, I think it's good for people to correct other people.
Yeah, I just think it's it's not, it's like erasure, and sometimes it's just total people's ignorance. Like,
Yeah.
And when, especially if you're in California, I mean, people always think I'm Mexican because everybody here is Mexican,
Yeah.
and I'm like, no, I'm not Mexican. I'm like from Honduras,
Yeah.
and they're like, you speak Mexican. I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, babe, you need to go back to like first grade. Like Spanish, English, American Sign Language. Like, hi, my name is Isis.
Do you know sign language?
No, I only know how to say hi, hi, my name is, and then Isis. Because I used to be in a ROP class, medical assistant, thought I was going to be an anesthesiologist. Obviously, you guys saw it did not work out. I'm like, I'm here. There was a girl who she was mute and deaf, and so I asked her, like, how do you say like Isis? So it's ISIS, but when you have friends, they'll give you a nickname. So this is Isis. So she just gave like, this is how she
give you a nickname.
Yeah. And then I'm like, how do you say boyfriend? It's like boyfriend. She's like, let's play, like dance. Yeah. So bitch, fuck you. So I'm like, just the basics.
How do you say?
I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to offend the ASL community.
On Pride Month, we're all trying to learn the bad words on Pride Month.
I already know those. Wait, what is it? It's a bitch. Fuck you.
Editor, blur her hands out. I'm just kidding.
Hey, all right here. No, I'm playing. Oh.
Gang.
Oh, hey, gang.
Do you know this one? I'm just that's a check.
Hey, Illuminati.
I bet you know that.
Wait, were you like deep in the rabbit hole?
I
should have asked
just like throwing up whatever now.
I should have asked her what the sign for that was. I'm like, not as being clowns. Not as being clowns. Hey, not as being the clowns we saw at the circus.
Oh yeah. Just got off my shift.
Yeah, it's a long day.
Yeah.
Clownery.
Being a clown.
Yeah. Are you ready for your birthday though?
No, I don't think I'll ever be.
No, even the day after. Do you have your fit, everything?
I do have my fit, which I'm happy about. So that's
the most important.
That just.
Are you wearing your white hat?
I think so.
I like it. I think it's nice. I feel like not a lot of people have like a good classic white hat. Is it like suede?
Wait, like, are you talking about like a tejana or like a regular white hat?
The Mexican one. Like
the Mexican one. Yeah, tejana. Yeah, I'm gonna wear that one.
Yeah.
It's just like a regular it's that material where you can like mold it and stuff. So thank God. I think it was my grandpa's.
Oh really?
Dang,
generation.
Yeah.
You're like, where'd you get this? You're
it's authentic. Yeah, it's
like authentic Mexico. Just my grandma's closet.
Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico, Mexicano, Mexican. Oh, I hate when people say Mexican.
You know what's so funny is on that video of me calling my best friend lesbian. I said cholo, like cholo, and only one person caught it. They were like, the way he said cholo.
Oh my God.
Es cholo, okay.
Damn, but, like, all right, fool, relax.
Like, sorry, Dave, for like, oh my God, like, they're like all up on it. On me like that.
So,
like,
did you grow up with people like that? Like, because were your parties gonna be at? Like, that's where you grew up?
Yeah. Okay. So it's like Pico, Whittier, Montebello.
Oh my God, I don't want to put your business out there, but
no, yeah. I mean, I grew up in that area. I'm proud to be from Pico.
Hey, my sister's in Whittier.
Oh really? Yeah, oh nice. Yeah, tell her to come through.
Hey,
it'll be fun. Yeah, crash out at her house.
Hey, you know what? You might have just did something. Actually, I didn't even think about that. I'm like, then I can do.
I'm not trying to set you up so bad so you can black out.
You guys, I'm not gonna do it.
I'm really like not gonna try and like drink so early on.
No, don't.
Because I want to like live in the moment. But I'll take a shot with you when I see you.
Okay, don't get too drunk until after like 2 a.m. Like 1, like 12:31. Because your party starts what?
It's like 7:30ish, 8.
So yeah,
but I mean, I said that just because like I know people are gonna come too. We're Mexican.
Dude, that's how for my birthday party. I also put a time, and I wasn't even ready. I put like 9. I was ready at 9:40. I don't think I'm gonna be ready at 7 either. Yeah, I'm like. Everybody and people were showing up. I'm like, why the fuck is everybody here? I thought I was gonna be here like at 10.
Low-key, that's me now. Like I'm very punctual to parties.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. See, you gotta send the punctual people 1 hour later, and the unpunctual people 2 hours like later. See,
my family, my friends. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm like the 2 hour late person. That's me.
I think sometimes like I'm the 2 hour late person just because like I don't sometimes like. I don't want to like show up and be the only one there, and I'm like, oh hey, like that's just like if I'm going alone.
Yeah,
But like
yeah.
if I'm going with someone else, I don't mind being early.
Yeah.
You know.
Like I'm here. I'm queer.
Pride, guys. Pride month.
Hey, happy Pride. Happy
Pride, guys.
Yeah. No. I the only reason I feel like I'm really late though because I try to do. I'll wait like when I'm like, okay, like I need to run to the store, I need to get lash glue, then I need to do this, and I'm always like, here, I need to go do this. So I do everything in one day. So I do like a bunch of things. So I feel like that's my fault, my failure.
I mean, for my party, I'm like around the clock. Like it's gonna look like a whole little carnival festival.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I'm excited too.
Yeah,
I'm really excited. I'm excited to see you and everyone and to like
I have a Mexican outfit.
Hey, yeah.
I'm like, oh, I actually had it when I went to Mexico. I never posted it because I just wore it and ended up raining that day, so it didn't work out. But that's why God works in mysterious ways. Yeah. Because I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
I feel like we're like aligning.
Yeah.
So much.
I just need to get like a
Tejana.
Yeah. Tejana. I need to get a Tejana. I have like this orange one that I didn't wear at Coachella either. But I don't want to give too many details. Y'all are gonna see. If you know, you know.
The exclusive. Yeah.
I can't wait. Wait, do you want us to like bring a bottle? Because I see you had tequila there.
Okay, so tequila bottles aren't allowed in, but
beer?
I mean, beer's fine.
Okay,
beer's fine.
I'll bring like some cooler. What do you like?
Honestly, just bring yourself.
Okay.
I just want you there.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want you there.
I do.
Yeah. Wait, Pride Month, guys. Sorry.
Sorry. Hey, maybe I'm part of the LGBTQ.
Yeah, I mean LGBT, BLT. Yeah.
BLT, ABC.
Yeah.
1 through 3.
Or like what Rihanna said. What did she say?
Whatever she said.
She said like. It's for because she was talking about her underwear, right? Mm-hmm. She was like, you know, all the LGBTQI, they, thems, and everything else in between, you know, and everyone. She was just like going off of anything. My God. That was so funny. I love her.
She was like, how do I not offend anyone, but get them all on this list?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll bring out the list.
Yeah. Period.
Yeah, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see you. I'm excited to see everyone. It's going to be really fun.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, like, my party, I feel like I didn't eat, so you should eat. You should, like, for sure have a good meal, like, beforehand.
I'm going to try.
Yeah. No, you need to. Because I feel like that's how you black out.
I know.
And your party's going to be, like, so devil in the details. Like, you want to...
I just know I'm going to be so busy where I'm going to be like, I'm going to forget. So I'm going to, like, try and figure it out.
Or something.
Yeah. I'm all... Someone go in the kitchen and make me huevos con weenie, please?
Literally.
Oh my God, I love huevos con weenie.
You know what's my favorite, like, hangover meal? Mm-hmm. It's so embarrassing. I don't care. I'm still
12. Oh, no. Sweetheart, you cannot embarrass me with hangover meals. I have some
bad ones.
Some crazy bad ones, yeah.
Mine is, like, maruchan, like, cup of noodle soup.
Oh my God, that's all basic. Come on.
Okay, with almost no water, hella chamoy, hella tajin. I put tapatio. I'll put hot Cheetos and lemon. And then, like, sometimes I'll eat it, like, raw. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of water in a cooker. And other times I'll just eat it like that. And I didn't realize that it was,
Wait, but you drain the water, right?
No, like, I won't. Sometimes I'll just add the water, like,
after. Do you eat it hard? Or do you...
I have ate it hard, yeah. I have ate it hard.
I think we all have ate it hard. It tastes good.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so good. I didn't realize till like literally.
You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of like those YouTube mukbangs of those like people in like
God.
Like those like Asian countries and stuff. Where they like have that like spicy like. Dude, I think I'm addicted to watching those videos.
I love mukbangs. Is that how you say mukbangs? Mukbangs?
Mukbang.
Yeah, bang bong.
Bang bong something.
Happy Pride Month.
Ding dong.
I love them. Like, I love hearing... Wait, do you watch B-Love?
No, but I've heard of her.
Okay, so she has, like, this famous, like, seafood boil.
I know who you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. She's, like, a black lady from Atlanta. Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking she always be having, like, sick-ass backgrounds that be changing. Yeah. So I used to like watch it. My mouth like se me hacía like se me salía like la saliva.
It's my favorite.
And like I had imagined like when you imagine something like to the T, and then she had released her like recipe. Like I discovered her years later, so she was already like popping like by the time I got to her. And so I recreated it, and I swear to God, it was exactly how I imagined it. So now I make the best seafood boil. So I'm gonna make some seafood boil. I'm gonna make some seafood boil on Friday. So maybe I'll pack you a little bag. I don't know what that's gonna do for tonight, but you know.
I love shrimp.
Yeah. That's my favorite. I don't care if they say they're cockroaches to see. So what? You bitches have done worse.
Yeah, I mean, hey, editor, edit a cockroach. I don't know.
Edit a cockroach. Edit their exes, because I'm sure one of y'all have some roaches that y'all have been ashamed of.
I know. Yeah, don't hate.
Don't hate.
Don't hate on the shrimp.
Yeah.
I love that. I think it's bad. Like my addiction to those videos. Do you know who Stephanie So is?
Stephanie So, no.
She got famous. Well, I found her. I mean, she's always been famous for like doing mukbangs, but she does a mukbang, but she'll eat and talk about a true crime story at the same time. I fucking love her to death.
A true crime fanatic.
So it's like I'm eating and I'm like listening to a story. It's like good cheese man. So I'm just like,
that sounds really good.
Like, oh, it's
not
the
me.
best
That sounds
combo.
really good.
No.
Fuck. Clearly las tripas me están hablando.
So the reason why I found her was I was on YouTube and I saw Nikocado Avocado trending.
Oh, okay.
And he came out with like a video saying like, or they were like beefing it. So Nikocado was beefing it with this girl, Stephanie. And basically he was being a weirdo. And he like went over to their house and they were gonna do like a collab? Mukbang. And the guy was just being really weird. So Stephanie's husband always has his face blurred out, has never showed his face ever. And like supposedly like Nikocado was like trying to like sneak in pictures of his face and like asking like weird questions, like and like not wanting to leave, and like it was like freaking weird. Like
he thought he was gonna get taken to Pound Town.
I don't know. Like I just think he was just being a weirdo. Like
he's that like, weird ass white guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think their videos are still up, but dude, this was like Cheesemate like was like on level 10. Like damn. I was like in it. I was like, holy shit. Like it was wild. Yeah, it was wild.
Damn. Yeah. I need to go watch those videos.
It was like Armageddon level. Like where do you remember like
Armageddon Manny, Laura. Oh my god. Yeah.
I was like in it
crazy.
I mean I honestly like, you know, that whole like beauty train where like everyone was like posting beauty reviews and stuff. I was on it. Like I was like, hey, I love all these people. I was like, these are all like funny, you know, crazy people. It's but a lot has changed.
Like James Charles like downfall.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Really
honestly,
crazy.
like I'm honestly shocked because I feel like he was so famous and he had so many scandals.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And then, you know, it just went really dark.
Yeah. I mean, everyone was really young, you know, when all that happened, and you know, I'm not trying to give an excuse, you know, but like, it's crazy. I'm not surprised. Yeah. You know.
I also think too, like when you have access to the internet, you just become like greedy. You know, it's kind of like what you're saying. This generation,
people
change. Want it all.
Yeah, like people like get a following and they automatically think, you know, they are above a lot of things. Or people get a following and they think they have pegue. If you know, you know. That was in my video that I showed you. Yeah. But yeah, it's like, it's crazy. I'm the first person to always say like, I'm a nobody. I am. There's gonna be so many people that don't know me on this podcast, and that's okay. But there's gonna be a lot.
Say you're a nobody because we believe in the power of the tongue. You're somebody. You know, you're popping. Yeah.
But there is gonna be a lot of people who don't know me, and you know, it's maybe you've seen my videos of like me with my wig on, you know, like the Huevos Guini video, and but yeah, I think I tell myself that just because like I never want it to get to my head, because it is true. Like I can go somewhere and people don't know me, but like I can go somewhere else and like a certain scene and people will know me. And I think I never want to like change who I am. So I think that's always why I say like, I'm a nobody. Like I'm not famous. I just do social media. I have a lot of friends. That's it. Like there's nothing else to it. Cause I don't want it to get to my head. Like, you know, but it is really nice when someone's like, hey, I know you, or
I love your videos.
Or can I get a picture? I'm like, like, stop.
All right,
really?
Fuck it.
I'm gonna
like,
put Paris over it.
No, man. You're like, wait, let me see. You know what's so funny?
Me stuck up on that.
You're like, can you slide to? Okay, right there. You're like, that's the one. Wait, have you ever been with him? You're like, wait, can I see the photo?
No, yeah. I'm like, oh, wait, one more.
Honestly, I had one time some person, like, when I was at a club, they had a fucking table. I didn't have a table at the time. We were just, like, at the dance floor.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Oh my God, are you Isis from Besties?" And I was like, "Oh my God." I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Let's take a picture." And then she took a picture from me. I'm like, "I'm sorry, can we take another one?" I'm like this. She never posted it, thank God. But that photo probably looked atrocious. I ended up being on the table at the end of the night though. So
hey,
I was like,
that's right.
okay. I was
I
like,
love that.
she's gonna go over in here like, look at this raggedy ass bitch, no table, no nothing. Yeah, but hey, shout out to my aunt. She got us where we had to go.
Exactly. You know what? It's one thing about, being in this industry is, you do get blessed with a lot of like things, and that's one thing I'll never take for granted. Like I'm always very grateful. Like if, someone gives me something like a PR box or, whatever, like even this opportunity, just being on here is I'm very grateful, and I always like
co-host.
Yeah, thank you guys for letting me be a co-host. And I think the last time I was on the podcast, I was really nervous, and I know a lot of you guys saw. I think it was like in the very first 30 minutes, I was really nervous, and I know you guys saw, but I was able to get comfortable after a while, and yeah, like I just felt really comfortable, being here, and
do you feel comfortable now?
and people on in the comments were saying, "Oh, you did so well! Like, oh my God, he's so funny, stuff like that. Oh my God, he's so cute." That sounds like
he's like,
I'm
"Can you read that one again?"
I'm
like,
pin
how
it.
do you pin? I'm like, how do we pin that comment?
I'm only commenting to the good ones. Thank you.
You're
Stop.
like, oh my God,
Stop. I'm
you're
shy.
too sweet.
Wait, what else?
You're like, that's it.
I could have sworn I saw others. No, but I mean, your guys' supporters are just so supportive of me, and I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for being so nice to me and treating me so well. I love them. I love you guys. I love everyone, and I just love everyone. It's fucking Pride Month.
Everyone share rainbows and butterflies.
I don't go here, but like,
you're like, I just need some support.
I have a lot of feelings.
No, are you do this time around? Do you feel like more comfortable, more easy?
Oh yeah, 100%. I was on the phone with my friend, the one who's not lesbian. I was like, I'm on my way over here, and I was like, I don't feel nervous. Like I don't feel like anything. Like I feel like happy I'm gonna go because like I get to like laugh and talk and yap. I'm a fucking yapper for sure.
Hey, I'm a yapper too, and I'm glad you feel comfortable because we met at the Yosavo event.
Yeah, we did.
Shout out to Yosavo. Shout out to Jess and Carlos. They had such a great event. Oh my God,
I love them so
They're
much.
literally the sweetest people.
You know what's crazy is I came across a scam letter for my business, and I was like, it's just something about it. I was like, I just had a gut feeling like I should answer this, and they were asking for money, and it was like from like the government or whatever. If you own a business, like that happens a lot where you just get a lot of like spam emails, and I had no idea. I'm like a new business owner. So I reached out to them. I'm like, hey, Jess and Carlos, like, I need some help. Like I need advice about this and that. And, I sent them like everything, and there was like personal like information on, the letter. And I was like, oh, I'm sending it to them because like I trust them, and they will have my back like 100%. And right away they were like, hey, like me and Carlos looked it over, like, don't respond to it. This is like this isn't from the government, and it's like a scam mail. And they even like searched up like my business entity, and they're like, you're fine for 2 years. And I was like,
stop,
you guys are amazing. I was like, wow. So they like went out of their way for me, and I was like, I'm forever grateful for them. Like,
no, they're honestly genuine, kind people. I honestly, if you guys are no Sawo kids and totally not sponsored, 100%, you really will get your Spanish up.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I'm a no Sabo. Actually, not a lot of
really.
Yeah, you're not a lot of people know that. But I mean, God. I'm like a advanced no Sabo.
Okay, you're like yo entiendo.
I know. Yo entiendo todo y a pastor pichuela. I'm a double XXL burrito grande.
Hey, you're like, no me pregunten más.
Huevos con weenie?
Yeah. No, literally, I think, you know what? I think Yo Sabo is the perfect game for like young people trying to connect with like an older generation.
100%.
Like
I love it.
if you're sitting there, my family, we do like a lot of like family nights. Like my family used to be on karaoke. We also
I
we
love
should have
it.
been on America's
I feel like I
Next
would
Top
love your
Talent.
family. Like I feel like I
Oh,
would get along so
you
well.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like anyone who meets my family loves them. Like I had my best friend Marisol and her sister Karen spend Christmas with us
Oh,
because
that's
like
so cute.
yeah, like my
I'm gonna
family's
go
very
over. I'm
open.
gonna be like, bring out the book.
I'm like, "Vamos." You're gonna be like, no, today I had a dream. I had a dream. I'll invite you to one of my family parties.
Oh,
Like,
you're so
yeah,
cute.
my family. I'm telling you, they're living in their own world. But I feel like sometimes there's a disconnect, right? When you think of like your little cousins and like your tias and like, oh my God, they're so annoying. They only want me to speak Spanish. Da, da, da. So this is like a perfect game
Oh
if you
yeah.
want to connect like with those tios, those tias, or if you're even with the homies and you're like, you know what, let me get my Spanish
It's
up.
fun, and it's also like what you said. It's good to connect with your elders and just your family around you because it's fun. It brings up so much like conversation, and I actually played it in reverse with my grandpa. So I was like, "Apa, cómo se dice what was it? ¿Cómo se dice mapache in inglés?" And he was like, "Oh, raccoon." Like so, like it's crazy. My grandpa like knows very well English. And you can play it in reverse, guys. Go get Yo Sabo. It's so good for beginners too. Like I would say, I still consider myself a no sabo, but I understand everything. Like if someone's speaking to me in Spanish, I will understand it 100%. It's just a little bit difficult for me to get it out.
Yeah.
Will I sound like a fifth grader? Yes, 100%. But people will understand me.
Yeah.
I sometimes
and you
like
just gotta get it out. I promise you. Well, you know you already been doing it your whole life. Like you get better as you as you practice it more. Like I literally see gringos when they go to like our countries, and they're speaking like all choppy, and they don't give a flying fuck.
And I feel like people who are no sabos, they get embarrassed, and I understand why you guys get embarrassed, but you need to understand that when you have confidence and right away you're like, oh, I'm a no sabo, pero I love to practice. Like I love to practice. Like how am I gonna get better? It's you have to.
And you gotta understand, like, carrilla is part of it. And, like, if your family makes fun of you for every fucking little thing, like,
oh well. I mean,
of course they're gonna make fun of you because you said one word. Like, but just go with it, or be like, okay, but hit it back.
Laugh
okay,
it
then
off.
how do you say it? ¿Cómo se dice?
Yeah.
Ya que sabe todo.
And then you bring out the Yo Sabo and you find the correct version and then you prove them wrong because most of the time it's always the improper one. Like one that's always like improper is like I grew up saying hongos, but it's really championes. And I was like, oh shoot. Like that's crazy.
It's not hongos?
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
probably you're probably right. I don't know, because too, like say sobaco and they're like axilas.
Yeah.
We say like, well, I've said sobaco and like in Honduras they said sobaco, but it's like las axilas.
I think it's also like different regions too.
Like slang too.
Yeah, slang too. Yeah, slang. But I mean, that's the proper, I guess, for mushrooms.
Yeah, damn. Yeah. Go off, Yo Sabo. See,
I love Yo Sabo.
Yo Sabo, ahora sí sé. Tú sabes.
I love you.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Oops. Sorry.
Not us dropping the ball. Well, Tiani, want to thank you so much for taking the time to drive here all in the middle of that traffic. You're so special to us. Thank you for being our co-host, our special co-host. He was not a guest. He was a co-host.
I'm a co-host, guys.
Hey,
I made it.
Yeah, you made it. Oh, thank you for inviting us and the Besties to your party. We can't wait to celebrate
to see you guys.
Wishing you a happy early birthday. Everything that you wish and desire is already in the palm of your hand. So
I love you.
I'm only wishing you more abundance, more success, more life, and less of those scary ass dreams. So we'll definitely be taking
my spiritual dreams. Yeah.
The positive ones, please.
Yeah, the positive ones.
Yeah. So I'm excited. Before we send off, give us your socials. What's coming next for you? The Besties want to know.
Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? Thank you for that. Oh my God, that was amazing. I love you too. I mean, the feelings are mutual.
Yes.
I love you guys. I feel like right away I just knew like from the beginning, like when they had you come on, like I didn't even meet you yet, and I just saw pictures and videos and I was like, I really like this girl. I was like, she's like seems like such a vibe and I can't wait to meet her. And when I met you, I just felt like I already knew you. And I was
Yeah.
like, hey, like, what's up?
I
Like,
felt that way about you too.
ah,
That's what when I saw you toy man, I'm like, wait, I want to say hi to him.
oh, I love you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, thank you guys for letting me be a co-host. I really appreciate you guys. You guys have been so sweet to me. All of your guys' supporters are amazing. I mean, you can definitely tell like someone's supporters are a reflection of like who they are. And you guys are also really amazing. And thank you. Thank you so much. My socials, I mean, um, Instagram, TikTok, I think YouTube.
YouTube.
I'm on. Do I still have a YouTube? I don't even know.
If it's there,
And if
subscribe.
it's there, yeah, subscribe. I mean, if you want. Danny Diezel, Danny DANNY .DIEZEL. Yeah.
And then your fragrances.
My fragrance, Latin fragrances. If you guys want to check it out, small. If you guys want to support small Latin owned,
Yes.
business. But yeah, thank you guys so much.
2 incoming scents.
Yeah,
that will be getting previewed.
Yeah, 2 cents coming up. It'll be dropping after, I would say, June 30th.
Oh, after your birthday.
Yeah, after my birthday.
Cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm excited about that.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Danny. We're super excited
so
to
much.
have you. Can't wait to celebrate you.
Yeah.
And Besties, thanks for tuning in. You can find me, All Things Isis, 3 L's, because I ain't taking another motherfucking loss, on Instagram and TikTok, because I don't have a YouTube just yet. I don't know. Do you think I should make a YouTube? I don't know. Do people watch YouTube?
Do it
like
for
that?
the fucks of it.
Just YOLO?
Yeah, just YOLO.
Okay. Should I drop down a comment if you guys think I should do YouTube and collab with Danny, and we'll go around and do some crazy shit?
Maybe we can do like some hair stuff together.
Yeah, I'm
you know, I
down.
have really curly hair like yours.
Really?
I just have it short right now.
Oh my god.
It's extremely
I feel like your hair, you would
and
look
dark.
hotter with your hair curly.
All
I mean,
right,
you look
okay,
hot
I'm
now,
growing
but
out
I
my
feel
hair.
like, hey, me, because I'm biased, I'm like, curly hair, just sexy.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
you look sexy with your hair pushed back.
I love you. Stop. Tell me more.
All right, Besties. Well, thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, besties.